Hello everyone, welcome to Green One Day at a Time. Yet another day at the allotment, which is very sunny and very hot. We are going to be planting winter squashes and sweet corns today as part of our experiment in companion planting. All of these are the winter squashes I have grown this year. There's a wide varieties of orange pumpkins, green pumpkin, other winter squashes like uchiki curry, honeyboat, marrow. All of them are quite healthy and looking very happy. I haven't repotted them. All I've done is I've been feeding them in the pots, and I'll be planting all of these along the structure I've built. And right next to it, where the black sheet is, will be the sweet corn, and here would be some more summer squashes that I have left over in that space. This is an orange pumpkin. It's not root bound, or it's not struggling in the sense it's quite happy. So I'm going to space out all of the squashes first and see whether I have enough space. With the use of a structure like this, so here is one which is quite well rooted. So with the help of a structure, what we can achieve is to grow a lot of these trailing squashes or winter squashes in a very small space, because we are going to train them to climb up and use the vertical space that we have. If you were to use the ground and let them crawl around, then you need a lot of space for them. These are butternut squash. They germinated very late and their growth is very slow. This is uchiki curry. I have 4 of them. I'm not sure whether I'll plant all 4, but I'll space them out and see how they are. So here the roots. This is an ideal situation of how a seedling should be rooted in the pot. And that's marrow and crown prince, orange pumpkin. Then there's honeyboat again over there. So by spacing it out, before I dig in and place the plants into their permanent space, I can assess whether all of them would have enough space there. Finally, all of them are planted into their final spot. At the end, I've placed 2 of the butternut squash because I didn't have any space on the structure to help them climb. The plan is to let them trail on either side of the structure, of the climbing structure, so either this way or that way. And there are the rest over here: honeyboat, crown prince, uchiki curry, marrow. There's a couple of them here and 2 more butternut squash. Again, I have got 2 uchiki curries left over and then 1 orange pumpkin. So I'll keep these as spare. If in case any of these squashes don't survive, then I will replace them with these. I've got 4 summer squashes to plant in that place. Didn't have any space where I planted other summer squashes, but they are very weak plants, so I don't have much of a hope. Finally, watering all of them and giving them a nice drink, so because it's very hot these days and no scent. Please water your seedlings really well to avoid the stress of the move from a pot and to any new environment. So water them really well, give them a really good drink. I'm going to add some coffee grounds to all of these squashes. These are the coffee grounds I get from my office cafe, so they will pack it up for you when they empty their coffee machines. What I found is the coffee grounds are very helpful in keeping the slugs away. So there they are. They're all with coffee grounds around them. Now, if the butternut squash, whichever direction the butternut squash trails, the other place I would be planting some beetroots. So if it goes this way, then I'm going to be planting some beetroot in the spaces around it. Now, all the summer squashes are also planted with coffee grounds and water. Let's move to the sweet corn. Companion planting in sweet corn is where you let the runner beans or some kind of climbing beans. Then there's sweet corn, which helps them to climb, and then there is winter squashes which trail around the ground. But I've always found that method very messy and difficult to navigate. So this year I'm trying out an experiment like this, where the sweet corns are planted in a grid next to the runner beans. So the runner beans is also on a structure. So these three sweet corn is what I grew, and these are the ones I brought from the garden center because mine did not germinate. Only 3 germinated out of 16. It was really bad germination rate, and I had 4 more left which were not that strong of a seedling, so I placed them between the summer squashes. It's again, let's see what will happen with them. Now, with the companion planting of winter squashes, you can do companion planting in summer squashes. So all of these are my courgettes and other summer squashes, and I've used sunflowers as their companion plants. So sunflowers would go really tall, and the summer squashes will form a nice big clump around the sunflowers. This is green courgette, my weakest seedling out of all the lot. Not really hoping that it would give me a lot of harvest, but I'm hoping it will catch up along with the others. So that's another courgette. I think that's Deniza. There's the coffee grounds. These were planted a couple of weeks ago, so I've put chicken manure pellets for these plants now. You can see those clumps, they are chicken manure pellets. This is another form of companion planting. The birds which come to eat the sunflower seeds will also help to keep any bugs and critters that are coming to eat. So that's my guide for companion planting of winter and summer squashes, and an experiment for myself to see whether this format of a companion planting would benefit the plants and utilize the space better. See you soon with another video of the allotment. Meanwhile, stay safe.